What's going on, guys? Tarrant here, bringing you guys a beast gameplay with the PP90 M1 silencer extended mags. Create a class will be in the description if you want to check that out. I just totally beasted these guys. Shit will be flipped and people will be freaking out and it'll be totally awesome. But today, that's not what I wanted to cover in this gameplay. I wanted to cover, well, in this commentary, I wanted to cover how the COD community has changed, what the golden standard has been reset to with MW3, and you know what a good gameplay is really considered nowadays. And my disagreeing with that. So basically the golden standard everyone knows is mobs. Double mobs, triple mobs, quad mobs, penta mobs, mobs coming out your butthole, all those kind of mobs. Ah damn, I just banged my head. But that's really the golden standard, and I just wanted to voice my opinion about the fact that I don't agree with that at all. Good gameplays should be, just for example, like this one. They don't have to have mobs in it. Hell no, you guys know I can't get a mob for the life of me, but I consider this a really good gameplay, or I'd say fairly decent gameplay. Well, up those higher guys who gets 100 plus and stuff like that with all the support and everything. But that's another topic entirely. But I consider this a good gameplay. Very, good. I don't really have a lot of support, which, I don't. Well, I have a team of 5 right now, but I don't use them for support. I didn't tell them to do UAVs or ballistic vests, even though you see that one guy who does. I take it like once in this gameplay. But I know I consider this a good gameplay, but that opinion is not shared with a lot of people on YouTube nowadays. Like, take for example Jay Nasty and stuff like that. He bases his channel off mobs, and trust me, that's some hard ass shit to do. But I think his opinion on that is that if you don't have that, you're pretty much not going to be successful in this whole thing. And maybe that's not exactly what he thinks, but that's what comes across to me as a smaller YouTuber who has no chance of getting a mob and usually gets really close but never ends up getting it. And I just wanted to share the fact that I don't agree with that, and when Black Ops 2 comes out, I hope that the standard is reset to just proper gameplays. 40 and 2, that's a good one. Stuff like that where it's not incredibly high kill streaks like the mobs and stuff like that. I hope that's not in Black Ops 2, and so that it's a little bit less saturated in terms of just mobs. So it's a lot, easier for people to put out gameplays and not worry about, oh, is this did I get a mob, or stress about getting the mobs and stuff like that. And it'll be a lot better of a community again in terms of just being saturated with mobs for days, mobs like in your toilet, in your sink, in your sandwich, stuff like that. And then I think that would be a lot better for the community, a lot better for the COD community. Not as someone who's necessarily been on YouTube for an insane amount of time, less than 2 months now, but as someone who has watched Call of Duty for a long time and has seen the trends in the community and has seen all the stuff that's happened with all the videos and the gameplays and stuff like that, and seen the changes. I follow Extras, I follow Marco J, I follow Jay Nasty pretty recently. I follow Syndicate. Well, Syndicate's not as much of a Call of Duty gamer, but I follow usually the main Call of Duty guys, and I've been open to a lot more Call of Duty channels than I usually have in the past. And I see the trend that's happening, and I don't necessarily like it because it forces people to go into a state of mindset where in their gameplays they're almost using, like, well, how do I want to say this? Support, for example. That's a big example of what I'm trying to say here. It forces them to play out of their playstyle to the point where it doesn't look like they have the skill to do it, but they just have the subs to help them out. And I don't like that transition into that, and hopefully, you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys understand where I'm coming from. And that's what I want to really voice about in this commentary, just my opinion on that. And even, I'm going to go back to this gameplay, I'm going to refer to, how to come with gameplays like this, and get really good gameplays without having to stress about getting the mob, stress about doing this, stress about doing that, and what tactics to really do to get these kinds of things. Because when it comes down to it, guys, if you want to get high gameplays, you have to, usually most of the time, unless you're a Marco J player or even in this commentary, I'm not saying I'm Marco J type quality right here, but you have to have a set route when you run a map. Always. Whether it's a small area going back and forth like you see Jay Nasty, go to his channel, you'll see the video up today, or up yesterday from when this is being uploaded, and you'll see he goes back and forth in certain areas and moves to another area, goes back and forth and checks different sides. That's a set route. You stay in the area and you guard that area. And I'm not going to refer this to camping, but he uses the same kind of route throughout all of his gameplays. And that's what you need to do. Set a route and cover that route. having teammates doesn't do you any bad either. But have a route and set that route. That will make it a lot more predictable for, you know, where you're gonna go, and you're gonna kind of understand where the enemies are gonna be, because they're gonna repeatedly come to you in those specific areas. You'll get used to where they're coming from, and you know, ultimately better gameplay. There you go. And if you have a YouTube channel, upload that shit. Put it in the comment section. I'll come watch it, yo. I'll be like, yo, damn, you're crazy, yo. Set that route and stuff like that. And that's awesome. If you guys are insanely good at this game and you don't even need to set routes, you could literally be hopping from, you know, like box to box and just running around the entire map, then by all means, that's your skill set. Go at it. Even in this gameplay, I don't really have a set route, but I go to little areas and I patrol that area for the entire game. Like, see in this section right here, for the majority of this, like, you know, last minute, I've been in the center, around, going to B, going to A, and watching the tunnel. That area in hard hat is the key area to hold down. And you can see throughout my teammates are holding that down pretty well. And that's, you know, what it comes down to. See, look, stealing those 2 kills from my brother. AH6 again. But that's what it comes down to when you want good gameplays. And I've had these good gameplays like this, and I've gotten close to MOBs, maybe 2-3 off. Sometimes even getting interrupted by host migration, stuff like that. But it's all because of, oh, look at this. Oh, alright, oh, knife you in the butthole. But it all comes down to that, setting those routes, and you will get a MOB, or I can't speak from experience, but you'll get pretty damn close. I've gotten pretty damn close, and you'll get gameplays like this, and that'll be freaking awesome. So that's my kind of stuff like that. And yeah, FMG9s. What can I say about that? Let's just take a moment of silence to recognize the fact that I just got killed by FMG9s. Okay, all right. But yeah, so that's what I really wanted to cover in this commentary. That is the key thing you want to do. Just run the route and do stuff like that, and hopefully MOBs are out of it. All those high kill streaks, like the nukes and stuff like that, are out of it in Black Ops 2, and that'll be a lot better of a, you know, situation for the guys trying to come into YouTube and that are maybe not as high caliber enough to get MOBs. But you know, if you even follow this routine right here, going in routes and stuff like that, maybe you'll get that MOB. Maybe that'll set you over the top, because I've heard from people who get MOBs all the time. Once you get that first one, the ones after that, you're a lot less nervous. And yeah, it should work out for you. Hope that kind of helped you guys out a bit. If you guys really are running around a lot, maybe you got a little bit enlightened by this video, and you're like, oh damn, gotta run those routes. Yeah, gonna get all these 90+ gameplays, 100+ gameplays, gonna beast this shit up. If I helped you like that, that is awesome. That is crazy. I love that. That just spread the love, spread the love. So yeah, coming down to the last minute of the video, I'm just going crazy with this right now. Oh, I got sniped. That's one of the things that irks me about this game, getting shot around corners. I'm not sure if that one was one of those clear examples, but I don't know, around those corners, come on. And yeah, when you're playing for stuff like this too, also be patient. See right there, I could have ran out and just looked up and shot, but I took it patiently because I knew that guy was going to come down for sure. When a guy gets a kill, he's definitely eager to get another kill. So yeah, coming down to the end of this gameplay, I think my AH6 picks up the last kill here. 4,500 points, 74 and 4, just going crazy with the PP90M1, not camping in the least. 14th prestige level 69, just in a couple of days. If you use this tactics, you will get up there. Thank you guys for watching. Comment if you want to, and peace out.